Robots can get points for movement alone, getting that from almost all but one robot at the moment. 1501 Team Thrust, high performer during the autonomous period and throughout most of the match. Red Alliance going crazy with 3 coral placed already. 45 going for an algae, potentially the highest scoring autonomous we've seen in the state of Indiana. 44 points already, and there's still 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. The rest of the teleoperated period is human controlled as players pick up their controllers and maneuver their robots that their team built over the past 8 weeks. Team 45, the Techno Cats, the unique claw-based mechanism allows them to manipulate both game pieces on the field of play. Blue Alliance not to be outdone, 54-84 continue to score additional points for their alliance as they pick up coral from their human player station and place it on the field of play. 74-17-47 in the Red Alert, continuing to do the same for their alliance. Scores currently 83-30 in favor of the Red Alliance. Red Alliance already meeting the criteria of 1/4 of that for that coral ranking point bonus. Heading back over to our Blue Alliance side of the field, they're all things hunky-dory, continuing as worker bees do. Teams at 84-30 continuing. That's the hatch batch. Their spinball mechanism allows them to place coral on that L1 level, which is worth an additional 2 points for each of those game piece. The Thundercats over on the other side of the field causing some bumper-on-bumper action, which is allowed as long as that contact time is kept to a minimum and done outside the protected zones of the reef itself. Scores currently 111-34. Red Alliance seeking out that new high score potentially as they manipulate the additional game pieces in their favor. Red Alliance now under cooperation. They've placed 2 of those algae in the processor. However, they do need Blue Alliance to join them in that fact before that additional bonus takes effect. Well, not sure if we'll see that with the remaining 30 seconds in this match. Plenty of algae strewn throughout the field. The field only has a limited amount of that once the game starts, so teams have to be careful with where those go. We're hearing that sonar pings. Teams will start make their way over to those cages and get elevated off the ground. The longer the chain, the more points they'll gain. 1501 Team Thrust and Team 45, the Techno Cats, have been rarely well climbed at this whole event. Both of them getting prepared for that climb. They're already up, looking pretty good, and that's about all we have time for at qualification match 45. We might be looking at a new high score, folks, so stick tight and see how those scores total up. Digits there, walking away with 5 ranking points, 3 for winning, 1 for their work in the barge, and both teams for their work in autonomous. That's all of them leaving the line and scoring algae. So stick tight for qualification match 50, just a few matches away.